Update 3 on Typhoon Chan-Hom, which is located off the coast of China not far from Shanghai, with winds of 90 miles per hour now and a pressure of 963 millibars, moving north-northeast 11 miles per hour. Position right now is 30.3 degrees north, 122.8 degrees east, and it's brushing the coast of China. Doesn't appear to have made a landfall and may not do now, as it's beginning to gradually move away from the coast. The track forecast you can see here expected to move towards the northeast and could make landfall near the border with South Korea and North Korea as a tropical storm. And then it will continue to the northeast and eventually turn post-tropical as a remnant low or tropical depression strength in the next 48 to 72 hours, days 2 and 3. As of right now, the threat remains with China, of course, where we have a red typhoon warning still in effect for Zhejiang, Shanghai and Jiangsu. Disregard the typhoon warning for Taipei and Keelung there, because this is an older map, but it's still fairly relevant. Gale advisory still in effect for most, if not all, of the Ryukyu Islands of Japan and one or two areas of the island of Kyushu as well. I expect we will see warnings in South Korea very soon also. But typhoon conditions likely occurring in parts of China, if not gale force winds. That's probably going to be very widespread there. Here's the sea surface temperatures cooling down significantly, substantially even, around 24, 23 degrees maybe now, if not very soon, as it continues towards the northeast into cooler waters. Wind shear is looking pretty good around the actual center of the storm. That's going to become increasingly irrelevant as time goes on, because the storm is treading into very cold waters and won't be with us for much longer. You can see on the water vapor imagery just how large the influence of this system is, covering the whole Korean peninsula, almost half of Japan there as well. And here's the latest floater imagery. You can see how the storm's been progressing just about towards the northeast there, away from land now, beginning to move. I'm not sure what it looked like previously, but I don't think it did make landfall in China, but I could be wrong. But not a landfall on that small island there off the coast of China. And for Shanghai, the storm beginning to move away. The worst there is probably just about over, because that probably would have come with one of the precursor spiral bands before the centre of the storm made its closest approach. As of July the 11th at 2 p.m. UTC, we have tropical storm Halola in the Central Pacific. That's going to be a new typhoon soon, I think. Tropical Depression 2C, Invest 97E and 98E will become tropical storms likely in the East Pacific, and Chan-Hom and Nanka still going strong, I suppose. In 2015 worldwide, with the addition of Halola, that's number 41 around the world this year. 23 have become Category 1 hurricanes with hurricane equivalent storms with winds of 74 miles per hour or higher, with 23 of those, and 16 Category 3 storms with winds of 115 miles per hour or higher. All of those numbers are at or near record highs for this day of the year. You can follow Force 13 on any of our outlets. The website force13.com is going to be online very soon, or regenerated or rejuvenated. You can also follow us on YouTube and Facebook. Search Force 13 on there. Twitter as well, at Force 13, and Instagram as well, run by our team member Marcel. Search Force 13 all in text. You can also speak to me on Skype at Fool13 for tropical weather chat on there, and to join our chat room to discuss the current goings on with fellow storm trackers. We're also live this evening at the usual time of 10 p.m. UTC, July the 11th. Look out for the link on that on our social media pages. That's all for now.